Let us look at question number 15. Find the coordinates of center of the circle, and that circle passes through ABC. So let us assume the coordinates of the center of the circle as x comma y. Okay, so the diagram looks something like this here. This is a circle with center P, x comma y. It passes through 3 points here. Clear? So this is the radius, and PA equals PB equals PC because radii of the circle. Let's solve this one. From diagram given, PA equals PB equals PC. First I'll take these two, form one equation. Next I'll take PA and PC, these two, and form the equations. Solve those equations, because if I take these two, I'll be getting the equation in terms of x, and PA and PC. See here, you can take PA equals PB once, PB equals PC once, another time PA equals PC, but actually how many unknowns are there? Two unknowns, x and y, we have to find out. So I require two equations. How to find out? Equate PA is equal to PB once and PA is equal to PC once, and square it. That way you can do it. So let me equate PA is equal to PB now. Implies PA equals PB implies PA square equals PB square. What is PA? Here, look at this. See, therefore, putting the diagram is really important. Instead of looking at these coordinates and identifying x and y, x1, y1, x2, y2, directly I can take the readings from here. Therefore, the advantage of diagram is, see here, x minus 0 the whole square plus y minus 0 the whole square is PA, which is nothing but x square plus y square, PB square, x minus of minus 2, x plus 2 the whole square plus y minus 1 the whole square, implies x square plus y square plus 4 plus 2 into 2, 4, x plus y square plus 1 minus 2y. This x square, y square, 4x minus 2y, 4 plus 1, 5, implies 0 equals 4x minus 2y, 4x minus 2y, 4 plus 1 plus 5. So you can do this way also. 4x minus 2y equals minus 5, first equation. See, the equations will be different for different students, because the equating PA is equal to PB, PA is equal to PC, or PB is equals PC. These equations will be different based on which one you take. I got this one. Let me check. 4x minus 2y, 4x minus 2y plus 5 is equal to 0. Correct. It is perfectly correct. Now we will take whatever he has taken. I will take OP equals, forget it, I will do it on our own. Okay, that is the better. So PA is equal to PB I have taken. Next I will take PA is equal to PC. PA is equal to PC, I will take it next. Now also, why PA is equal to PC? Radii of the circle. Radii of the circle implies PA square is equal to PC square. PA square here itself, x square plus y square, PC square, x minus of minus 3, x plus 3 the whole square plus y minus 2 the whole square, x square plus y square equals x square plus 9 plus 6x plus y square plus 4 minus 4y. This x square, y square implies 0 equals 9 plus 1 10 plus 3 13 plus 6x minus 4y. So this can be written as 6x minus 4y equals minus 13. So this is another thing. So dear students, I got both equations. My objective is to find out the coordinates of the center, but I have got two equations. By solving, I will be able to get the coordinates of the center, which is nothing but x and y. So 4x minus 2y equals minus 5, 6x minus 4y equals minus 13. What I will do here is I will eliminate y here, multiply this by 2. So this rewriting the equations, you have to write all those things. Rewriting the equations, I get 8x minus 4y equals minus 10, 6x minus 4y equals minus 13. Okay, now what I will do here, it is a subtraction, and therefore this is minus, this is plus, this is plus, these two will get cancelled. 8 minus 6, 2x equals 13 minus 10, which is 3 here. X is equal to 3 by 2. We got x is equal to 3 by 2, correct. Now any one equation I will take, equation 1 I will take. From 1, 4x minus 2y equals minus 5, 4 times 3 by 2 minus 2y equals minus 5. Substituting x is equal to 3 by 2 here, 2 1s are 2 2s are, so 6 minus 2y equals minus 5, 6 plus 5 equals 2y, 11 equals 2y, y equals 11 by 2. So therefore coordinates of center of the circle are given by p comma x comma y equals p 3 by 2 11 by 2. This is first part of the answer. Next we have the radius we have to find out. To find out the radius, use the distance formula AP here, which is very simple. Otherwise these things and all lot of complicated BP and all PC complicated, no? We'll take AP. Radius is given by AP. Therefore AP is equal to x square plus y square. What is x value? 3 by 2. 3 by 2 the whole square plus 11 by 2 the whole square, which is equal to 9 by 4 plus 121 by 4. So 4 here, how much it is? 130 by 4. So the radius is this is AP is equal to under root AP square it is. Okay, let it be there. So AP square is equal to you understood, I made a mistake here, not AP square. See here, PA square is nothing but AP square, which is x square plus y square. AP square is equal to x square plus y. Did you understand how did you get this? this square is equal to x minus 0 the whole square is x square, y minus 0 the whole square is y square. Okay, 130 by 4. And now what to do? I'll factorize 130 and take this one. AP is equal to under root of 130 by 4, which is given by 4 comes out as 2. Doing a small rough work, 130. How do you write 130? 65 into 65 into 2. 65 can be written as 5 ones are 5 threes are 13 into 5 into 2. 13 into 10, 130. 13 into 10. I think we can keep at this stage. What is the answer given? Correct only. He has also written AP is equal to, note down, that's all. 130 no need to do, it's anyway it's not divisible. So take out 4, which is 1 by 2, and put 130 under root. That's enough. So this is how the question is. Important is finding the center of the circle when it passes through 3 points. Clear? I hope this is clear. Note down. Example 16. If these two are the vertices of equilateral triangle, then find the third vertex. In a triangle, you know 2 vertices, another third vertex is to be found out. Given condition is it is an equilateral triangle. So let the vertices of triangle, equilateral triangle B, what are the vertices? I am assigning this point as A, minus 4 comma 0, B as 4 comma 0, and C as x and y, which I need to find out. Those are the 3 coordinates given. AB equals BC equals AC. Why it is so? Because equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle. So therefore AB equals BC implies AB square is equal to BC square. AB square is equal to BC square. So implies, what is AB square here? Minus 4 the whole square plus AB square is 0 comma 0 the whole square, only this much, is equal to BC square 4 minus BC square 4 minus x the whole square plus 0 minus y the whole square, which is nothing but y square. 0 minus y the whole square is nothing but minus y the whole square, which is y square, is what I hope you are able to understand. Minus 4 minus 8, 64, 16 plus x square minus 8x plus y square. Is that right? So this is equal to, say I have 2 unknowns here. In this entire equation, whatever I form, x and y being unknowns, definitely I should have 2 equations to solve, isn't it? So let's say 64, 16. Therefore x square plus y square minus 8x is equal to 64 minus 16, which is 48. Okay, so we have got as x square plus y square equals 48. Mark it 1. We could have simplified, I believe. Let's see It is so. Now AB is equal to BC I have taken. One more thing is AB is equal to AC I will take. That is 1. Now AB equals AC. AB square equals AC square. AB square is how much? Here it is written 64. AC square, AC minus 4 minus x the whole square. Here in order to eliminate the confusion for you people, for AC what I am doing is, instead of minus 4 minus of x the whole square, what I will do is x minus of minus 4, x plus 4, which is much simpler. I hope you are able to understand. So x minus of minus 4, x plus 4 the whole square, plus y minus 0 the whole square is y square, which is equal to, now simplify, 64 equals x square plus 16 plus 8x plus y square. 64 minus 16, x square plus y square plus x square plus y square. 64, that is correct. 48 x square plus y square plus 8x. Something is wrong. Yeah, here x square plus y square minus 8x I had to write it. X square plus y square is equal to x square plus y square is equal to minus 8x. Can I be taken here? Just a moment. I just want to modify. I want only these two. (48) plus 8x. Mark it 1. I hope you are understanding. I am taking only these two, so that I will be able to equate. This is equal to, once again, 48 minus 8x is equal to x square plus y square, implies x square plus y square is equal to 48 minus 8x. So this is 2 here. So what is that I can conclude from 1 and 2? Both should be equal. From 1 and 2, x square plus y square is equal to this, x square plus y square is equal to this, meaning 48 plus 8x is equal to 48 minus 8x minus 8x. So 8x plus 8x is equal to 48. This goes that side, minus 48, which is 0. 16x is equal to 0. So x is equal to 0 by 16, which is 0. So I got x equals 0. Mark it 3. Let's see. Yes, x is 0, correct. Substitute anywhere. Which one we want to take now? You can take any one, either 1 or 2. Substitute the value of x, get the value of y. I'll take 1. From 1, x square plus y square is equal to 48 plus 8x. Substitute x is equal to 0. So 0 the whole square plus y square is equal to 48 plus 8 times 0. So y square is equal to 48. Y is equal to under root of 48, which is equal to under root of y square is equal to 48. 16 into 3, which is 4 root 3. So y equals 4 root 3 units. Got it? Now one thing here, I would like to highlight one important aspect for all of you dear students. See, in the exam, even if you do at this stage, if you do like this, it is okay, you will get full marks. But I would like to highlight and analyze one particular part here. See, the sides of the geometrical figures can never be negative, but coordinates, what is that we are finding here? We are finding the third vertex x and y. So x and y values are the real numbers, is it not? And therefore here a small twist comes into picture. Y can be plus or minus under root of 48. Is it clear for all of you? And therefore what I am doing is, here I am modifying. I want two values of y. So see here, a little bit modification here from this step onwards. Y is equal to under root of plus or minus under root of 48. Are you able to understand? X and y are the coordinates, which are the real numbers that can take any value. Here I am going to get plus or minus under root of 48, and therefore I'll have to change this one now. But as earlier, even if you do that, it's okay. I mean, you may get full marks, but it makes sense if I take this as plus or minus under root of 48, which is equal to plus or minus under root of 16 into 3, and therefore y is equal to plus or minus 16 comes out as 4 root 3. So this is how I get. And finally, two cases. Case 1, coordinates vertex C, coordinates of vertex C for case 1 will be plus 4 root 3, 0, and case 2 will be minus 4 root 3. So therefore, final answer writing, coordinates of third vertex C xy, okay, case 1, let y equals plus 4 root 3. Therefore C x comma y equals C, x is how much? 0, and what is the value of y? Plus 4 root 3. 0 plus 4 root 3. Case 2, let y equals minus 4 root 3. Right here, let y equals minus 4 root 3 units, and therefore C x comma y equals C 0 comma minus 4 root 3. So third vertex, you have two cases. One is 0 comma plus 4 root 3, another is minus 4 root 3. Diagrammatically, if I would like to represent it, then see here, a small diagram I will draw it. If you can understand it is good. If this is the coordinate axis, A and B, x coordinate here, x coordinate here, y is 0, so both will lie on x axis. This is minus 4, this is plus 4. Minus 4 comma 0, plus 4 comma 0. This is A here and this is B. These are the coordinates. Y coordinate is 0, hence this lies on x axis. Now see, third vertex is 0 comma 4 root 3. 4 root 3 is slightly greater than 4, less than 5, 1.73. Just a moment, 4 into 1.73 is how much? 4 into 1.73 is 6.92, approximately 7 or something. So what I'll mention here this as C 0 comma plus 4 root 3 plus 4 root 3, okay, and here this is C 0 comma minus 4 root 3. So one way of construction of the triangle is this way, and another way of construction of the triangle is this way. So one way is this triangle and another way is this triangle. So the two possibilities are, both the possibilities evolve and acceptable. I hope diagrammatic representation you are able to understand. A, B, C, A, B. If I mention this as C dash also, it's okay. C dash, C dash. Okay, something like this. Hope you have understood. Note down. Example 17, CBC 2014. Points A, B lie on the circle with center, this one. Find y and the radius of the circle. So given here, I will draw the circle here. Center is O, 2 minus 3y. It passes through these two, means these 2 points lie on the circle A this is B here. You can put it anywhere, but anyway this is convenient for me, therefore I am writing minus 1 comma y, and B is 5 comma 7. So this is the radius here. This is the radius. From the diagram given, OA equals OB, radii of same circle, implies OA square equals OB square. OA square is equal to OB square. Now, how many unknowns are there? One unknown. So, in one step we should be able to get the answer. Correct or not? If there are two unknowns, two equations are required. Here only one unknown, so one equation is required. We should be able to solve this. OA square minus 1 minus 2 the whole square, y minus of minus plus 3y. Okay, minus 1 minus 2 the whole square. According to distance formula, all these things I hope you know. Y minus of minus 1 minus, just a moment, minus 1 minus 2 the whole square plus y minus of minus y plus 3y the whole square equals OB square. 5 minus 2 the whole square plus 7 plus 3y the whole square. Correct? Now, how much is this? Minus 3, 9. Plus this will be y plus 3y, 4y the whole square is 16y square. 5 minus 2, 3 square, 9 plus 49 plus 9y square plus 2 into 7 into 3, 14. 2 into 21 into 2, 42y. Check it. 2 into 7 into 3, 7 into 3 is 21, 21 into 2, 42y. I think 42y, which is equal to 9 cancels here. So 16y square plus 9y square, 16y square, just this is there, this is there, this is there, this is there. Oh, we are getting quadratic equations. Students, we are getting quadratic equations. So I want plus y square, therefore I'll transpose everything. 16y square minus 9y square minus 42y minus 49 equals 0. Correct. So 16y square minus 9, 7y square, 42y minus 49 equals 0, implies y square 6y 7 equals 0. Solve this quadratic equation. Implies I require P and Q such that minus 7 product minus 6 here. So 7 into 1 minus 7 plus 1. So y square minus 7x 7y plus y minus 7 equals 0. Take common here. Equals 0. Y minus 7 into y plus 1 equals 0. Y minus 7 equals 0. Y equals 7. Y equals minus 1. So x and y are coordinates basically. It can take negative values. Therefore center of the circle is given by O 2 minus 3y, O minus 2 minus 3y, case 1. Let y equals 7. Therefore O 2 minus 3 times 7 O 2 comma minus 21. Case 2, let y equals minus 1. Therefore center is given by 2 minus 3y, which is equal to O 2 minus of minus plus 3. So I have got center as 2 minus 21 and 2 minus 3. Okay, 2 minus 21 and I have got two values of O, 2 minus 21, and also if y is equal to minus 1, then it is 2, just a minute, what are 2 minus of minus plus, here it is, okay, yeah, 2 plus 3 or 2 comma 3, I'll write 2 comma 3. These are the two answers which I have got. Let me check, just a moment. So this is correct. We have 2 comma 3 and 2 comma minus 21. What else is to be found out? Radius. So I'll use this space for radius. What is that I can take? Here I'll write, see, radius I need not take two values of y coordinate here, 2 comma 3 or 2 comma minus 1. Why, you know? Can you expect radius to be different for these two different values? Never possible. You can check yourself. Therefore, what I do is OA, the distance OA I will take. What is OA is equal to, given by OA square is there. Let me find out OA. Okay, that's the radius. OA. So first I will write OA square is equal to, and then find out OA. OA square is equal to how much? Minus 1 minus 2 minus 3 the whole square plus y minus 4y the whole square, which is 9 plus 16y square. 9 plus 16 times y is equal to, what is the value of y here? You have got somewhere y is equal to 7 and y is equal to minus 1. You take y is equal to 7, you will get the value. Okay, y is equal to 7 the whole square, because y equals 7, which is equal to 9 plus 16 into 49. Let me check this one. Plus 9, 28.16. OA square is equal to, so I am getting here, I'll write here OA square is equal to 793. Therefore OA is equal to under root of 793 is units, is what I'll get. That's all. Anything is to be done, not required to be further simplified. So I'll write here for your information. Center are this one, and radius R equals OA equals 793 units. This one. Clear? 2014. See, you may doubt here whether it is a perfect square number and all. No. If you take 2 comma minus 21, you should be able to get the same answer. Check that one yourself. So note it down. Dear students, in RDS, example 18, 19, 20, 21, homework. almost all these are already covered. Whatever the numerical so far I have solved from RDS, all those are previous year questions. These are similar to that one. Solve now. I'll be taking 22 and 23, another two sums. There we'll end this lecture. So note down as a homework from RDS. Okay, note down first. This last sum I am taking now. Example 23. ABC, prove that ABC are the vertices of isosceles right angle triangle. Find the area of the triangle also. So the coordinates are ABC and we have to prove that these are the vertices of isosceles triangle first, and then you can prove that it is right angle also. In that case it will become the vertices of isosceles right angle triangle. Okay. So let us find out the sides AB. AB square is equal to, by substitution you get 25. So AB equals under root of 25, which is 5 units. Similarly, I can have worked out already BC is equal to 5 units. So AB is 5 units, BC is 5 units, you can check that. And AC also I have worked out, which is 5 root 2 units. So from 1, 2 and 3, AB equals BC equals 5 units, and therefore two sides are equal, hence it is an isosceles triangle. So I have written that statement here. ABC is an isosceles triangle. Now take AB square plus BC square. How much you get? AB square plus BC square is 50. Also calculate AC square. AC is 5 root 2 and AC is 5 root 2. AC square is 5 root 2 the whole square, which is 50. That means AB square plus BC square is 50. AC square is also 50, meaning AB square plus BC square is equal to AC square. Therefore this AC becomes the hypotenuse. So here in the right, it's a triangle here, AC becomes the hypotenuse and angle B is opposite to hypotenuse, which is right angled, and therefore triangle ABC is an isosceles right angle triangle, right angled at B. Is it clear? So this is what finally we have proved. How to find out the area? Area of the triangle ABC is equal to half into base into height, AB into BC. You will get 25 by 2 square units. Okay. So dear students, note it down. Yeah. So with respect to the first section, that is the distance formula, I have solved many numericals from R.D. Sharma. Most of the questions are from previous year questions, and also the similar types are there in textbook also. So for this chapter, the remaining exercises or the remaining sums in the textbook need to be solved by you people. If any difficulty in the textbook sums, you get back to me, exercise or example. But I am pretty sure whatever I have solved so far with respect to the distance formula, the different types of numericals, definitely you will end up with one or the other type in the textbook. Okay. So the first section here, it is complete, and in my next lecture I will be taking the section formula and the midpoint formula, and both put together we are going to solve lot of numericals. After that one, the remaining points, remaining sections will be area of a triangle and centroid. Two major sections. In my next lecture I will be taking section formula and the midpoint formula. Derivation of the section formula is very important, which you may get in the exams also, and then the midpoint formula from the section formula, and we'll solve many numericals in that also. Okay. So this is relatively easy, but some numericals are quite complicated in terms of quadratic equations and all. One example I will give you here, and then I will close this one. Example number 22. Example number 22. You try yourself. I don't expect this to come in the exam, but example number 22. Let the opposite angular points of a square be 3, 4 and 1 minus 1. Find the coordinates of the remaining angular points. This involves a lot of substitution, solutions and all. It's a very lengthy sum. You try yourself. Example number 22 of R.D. Sharma. If you are not able to do, then I can teach that also. Okay, that's how it is. So I have solved a lot of numericals in this one from RDS basically, which are all previous year questions also. So let us end this lecture over here and see you in the next lecture. Thank you.